Hey. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning, depending on where in the world you are watching this show. How are you guys?
Hey. I'm just going to throw as many hays in to see if I can throw him off.
Is that right?
Hey.
All Dom's going to say all the way through this episode is hey.
Hey.
So, first of all, cheers.
Yes.
Having to drink some water because it's a bit warm in the studio.
Hey.
It's like 28 degrees in the studio at the moment. It's a bit nuts.
It is.
How are you guys? How's your last 2 weeks been?
Busy for me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
It is topping up on your tan.
I know.
Topping up on your tan.
It's
right.
Steady, I would say now.
Yeah,
Steady.
steady.
I've plateaued.
So, part 1. We designed
We did.
our arch for our installation.
Concept.
Concept.
Site visit. All that good
all
stuff.
That sort of stuff.
Yep.
Step 2, we installed it. Yeah, absolutely.
We did. And if you don't know what we're talking about, people, you've missed the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, go
Where
back and watch
been?
them. In fact, you shouldn't be watching this one now. You should stop. Go
You
back and watch
can.
them.
You can stay,
Shouldn't
join
be,
the
though.
chat, say hi, but then go back and watch it.
Hello to everybody in the chat, by the way.
It'll make more
it's
sense.
nice to see you involved. So we're going to crack on through this episode and get through as much as we possibly can, and with trying to stay on time. and get through my words.
So yes, so we did the job.
Yes.
We got the photos.
We have.
Client was very happy.
Yes, we
obviously.
ended.
We ended up rebook.
We ended up with a
that.
couple of photos from the. I'm going to move that up there because that's a bit too much in shot, I think. We got a couple of photos that we did. We have this side photo.
Britain's been going mad.
Yes, absolutely. And we also have this one, which we showed you guys.
Little did they know.
No, little
they
did
were
they
going
know.
to star on Cucumber.
Yeah, on Cucumber. They're going to star on Cucumber. Well, at least it's not just me.
It's the speech. I want to take it. No, it's tea.
Yeah.
It's not anything else.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this side is afterwards.
Cucumbers, Keith's favourite
That's
favourite
my worst,
vegetable.
my worst. But anyway,
And you get it in.
we're going to go through today to do with the what we're going to do with those photos afterwards. Get them out onto social media and get them working for you guys. So
That's right.
we're going to
Because
go through that.
we were. I wouldn't say terrible for being photo collators. That's all we did in the early days. We took photos, we took oodles of photos, and then all we really ended up with was a folder full of photos, which doesn't really serve much of a purpose other than historical evidence that we did some work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
now what we
let's
do
get
is we
them working.
categorize them, we put them into folders, into albums. So it means that we've got them accessed through our iPads and things. So when we're showing clients, we've got them easy to hand, and you've got them in corporate decor, you've got them in number designs, character designs, you've got them in lots of different segmented folders. Makes it easier.
It's thinking about the
for
routes
helping
to
the
how you're
customer.
going to get to something, isn't it? That's the way we store them. So if it's something driven by a design or a type of client and all that.
But we're not going to go on image storage on that. What we're going to do is actually getting it back out there and working for you on your social media.
That's right, yes.
So you don't really want to be posting this as soon as you've done the job because it might be a bit of a surprise. So give it a few days afterwards.
It's having that routine of that buffered delay of you're going to work on the images and posting each week, so you're regular, but actually you're working with images that you took maybe the week before.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially a lot of installations happen at the weekend. But if you look at the best times to post on social media, weekends are not good. Monday mornings is generally the best thing because everybody comes back from having the weekend off, and the first thing they do on the morning is look on social media.
Checking out what everybody else did at the weekend.
Yes, so generally early in the week is best time to post.
That's
right. Don't post on a Saturday.
But again, you can also test that theory for yourself. You know,
might be different
do
for your
some different
business.
posts, see what interactions you get by doing an early week, mid-week, or late week. You might have something that's different for you, for your customer base, and your type of business. So don't take our word for it. Give it a try and measure those successes.
So what we can do first of all is I think we'll get on the website behind us because what we need to do is find out what kind of sizes.
Quite often when we see some photos posted online, it can often be. Let's have us up here there.
There we go.
It can often be the photo that you've taken and you've just uploaded it straight away, but it's not the preferred format of the platform that you've sent it up to.
That's right. So what you can do is you can simply get yourself over onto Google and do a search as is on there, which is image sizes for social media. Can I zoom in a bit?
We're not going to just tell you this is the right size to use because they do change. This is not something that's constant. Between Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the rest of it, whichever your platform of choice is, they have different image sizes and also depending on where you're using them within that platform. So Facebook, for instance, has a cover picture, a profile picture, a shared image size. There's numerous sizes that you want to be posting the optimum one for to get the best bang for that photo being shared out there on that platform.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, what we're looking for is the dates on here. So you can see there, this one is from 6 days ago, and the next one is the 12th of July.
These are constantly changing and being updated by lots of sites that specialise in this. If you do struggle to find the latest and greatest one, use the tools function on Google.
Tools, and then this one we've got the past month, but you can have it for the past year Messenger. You can have it for whatever your search you want to use. Hootsuite's very good for their information.
Very broad platform choices on there as well. So that's great. So what we're saying is make sure that you look for the latest size to make sure it's up to date.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then once you've got that information, note it down so you don't have to keep looking for it. But if you're finding that you're going to have some issues with posting, you can tweak that as you go.
Okay, but we'll take some information on here, and it says a width of 1080 and a height between 566 and 1350. So let's go 1080 by 56 or 1080 by 600, or 1080 by 720 because that's 720.
Because it's easy to forget.
I'm going to write that down. 1080 by 720. Okay, and then if I zoom this back out.
So we're going to go back and have a look at the Google Drawing application that we were using originally.
On the last episode.
If you struggle to find...
the first episode.
If you struggle to find this application, just go to Google and type in Google Drawing.
Yeah.
As long as you're logged in, everything that you do on here is going to be saved into your own Google account.
You can even
start online. Brilliant.
You can see there's a blue button up there in the top right, which is share, and you can collaborate on this. So if you have a team working on it, say for instance me and Dom are working together on the same project, or you want them to have a look at it, you can share it with them. You can work live.
And the ones that saved into your drive from there as well, you can then share it with the clients. It's a really good way of getting that image out there to customers or social media.
And of course, it's Google Drawing, so it's free. So
it is, and it's backed up in the cloud for you as well. So it's got all that good stuff to do with it.
So what we need to do is, it starts off with a standard size template like we used last time, but that standard size template isn't always the best. So what we can do is,
last time we resized the image to suit the template.
Yes.
And that was fine because we were just presenting an image to the client, which can be sent via email or just sent as a link, and it doesn't matter what size it is. So that was okay for us on that.
But this time we want it to, because it's specific for the for a platform.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is going to go click on File, and then we're going to go down to Page Setup on here. So you can see it's standard 4:3, which is what we are. Widescreen 16:9, 16:10, or custom. So what we can do is we can click on custom, and we can tell it it's going to be in pixels, and
it's very important that you change that.
Yeah, is 1080 by 720. So the width and the height, and then we apply. And now our
work area is now the right size. So whatever you put in that checker box area now is what's going to show on that saved file. So that's great. So that's your working area. So you can be absolutely assured that whatever you do is going to be perfect for the platform that you've got those sizes.
Yeah, and then we can do what we did last time, insert the image and start working on it and add everything that you want to do. However, we wouldn't be doing this. This is not our preferred method.
No, this is a great free method, and it gives you all the base functionality, and it's great because it's access for everyone.
Yeah, also as well as there's a ton of fonts in there because it's Google fonts on there, so it makes it really easy to access.
But we use a different method.
Yeah, we do.
Which is some added benefits.
Yeah.
So you've probably seen some of this out there as well. It's not a secret, but it is something that we use in our business.
And that is Canva.
Yes.
So Canva has... This is a free account as well. There is a pro account that you pay for. You can have a look yourself. You can get an offer. You can get free trials.
You can, and we do use the pro account. Yeah. We stand by that the money that we pay on a monthly basis on the subscription is value for money.
Absolutely, it is.
What you get with it. But we are going to show the
this
base
is the free.
one.
Yeah, we switch it to the free account. You can
scrape by. You can do it with this.
It's more than scrape by. It's absolutely fantastic on the free account. It's just better. The reason being is that if you've got a brand out there that uses certain fonts and everything, with the pro one you can include your own fonts into there.
The win for Canva for us is the fact that you can set up that brand kit. You can put those fonts in, you can put your logo in, and you can do so much that's linked to your colours, your theme, and everything that's about your business. So there's some consistency with the posting that you're doing across the platforms, but you're not having to reinvent the wheel, right?
Absolutely.
It's
and the other thing with it is that when you pay for it, it opens up a whole lot more. There's a ton more content in there, a ton more templates and everything. So we find that it's a very small cost.
And cloud-based, so it's saved externally. So, any hardware issues that you have, PC computer disasters, it doesn't matter. You all that information is saved. So it's brilliant.
But we're just going to use the free version for this one, and we're going to quickly go through a couple of designs. So at the top where it says templates, you can see templates, social media. We've got Instagram stories, Instagram posts, Facebook posts. You've got loads of different ones.
This is the cheat sheet. So instead of having to go now to find that, Google sizes for these social media platforms, you can go straight in, and Canva's got go-to ones already.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to create ourselves an Instagram post. So I'm just going to click on Instagram posts, and it comes up with a load of different templates already, and it says here in this box free and pro, and you can see, if you can look really carefully, the little crowns in the corner here say pro, which means that you don't have access to them under the free one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this.
Canva are being very clever here. They're waving under your nose some of this amazing content that you can have for a small subscription fee.
So what we're going to do is under the free and pro, we're going to just change it to free. So it's changes the templates that are available.
It down and only showing you ones that are available under that.
Now in here, there's still some like pound symbols with paid. It doesn't mean that you have to pay for the template. What it actually means is that you're paying for some of the imagery that's in there, some of the stock footage. Now, most of the time, you'll be taking that out anyway. But what I'll do is I'll click briefly into one of them. Here,
sometimes the stock footage is brilliant to use. It's the right thing for the marketing you're trying to achieve, and there's lots of other stock footage that you can switch out and change as well. It's just indicating that it has linked into a paid for stock footage. You have two options with that though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. With what we can do is on here, we've gone into it and it tells you all about it. And then what I can do is I'm going to customize this template and look into here, and you'll see that across that image it has the hashed out, and it says Canva across. It's a watermark on the design here.
That's purely just that image. The rest of it's all good to go. But that image you'll either have to pay for individually, upgrade to Pro, or switch it out.
Well, for this one, I've just clicked on remove watermark, and if I just want the one, I pay 99 pence, and it gives me access to that. But if you have the Pro account, you have access to these anyway. So,
and once you start doing that, if you're going to start paying for a few, you'll find very quickly that the Pro account is cost effective. However, for a lot of the main images, we do tend to find that you're going to switch it out for the image that's custom for yourself.
So what we're going to do is we're not going to use this one. We want a different template. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to go free, but I'm going to use this color tool here.
I love this tool.
And I'm going to pick a color of one of our designs. So I'm going to pick this blue here and have a little look. So this is
filtering all the designs that are available to you to use, but based on a color that's going to fit your theme. Perhaps it's the right link for the season, perhaps it's the right link for your brand, or just the particular type of design that you're doing. But it's a great way to filter through the designs and find something that's right for you.
And I'm just going to change over to reds and have a look on here and see if we can find it and see if something that's a bit more eye-catching. Here we go. Here's one. I quite like this one. Here we go. I like these. I like this. Kids with hands.
It's interesting sometimes to look to see how they've used the image, what image behind. Yes, we're going to change that, but how they pulled you in to be interested in that particular post. Why did it jump out to you? And then where's the messages? What are you trying to tell people? So looking at the way that they've displayed it, does it fit with the message you're trying to say and the image you're trying to use?
So what we're going to do is, these aren't real for our own business, but what we're going to do is we're going to use a couple of examples. So for this one, I'm going to use this red brush stroke with photo kids Instagram post, and I'm going to customize this template and get that load up. Here we go, and you can see there again, it's the back image is watermarked. So
that's the only thing that we can't use without paying for. But that's fine, because we've got a balloon image that we want to use, which is the core focal point of this design. So that's okay, that works for us. So
first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop an image in the background on there. So I need to upload one of our images. So I'm going to click on uploads, and we've already got our Q Corner logo there, but we're going to upload a piece of an item, final photos, finish arch with the staff. We're going to use that
this
one.
This is an image that's coming from our computer that we've saved.
I might as well upload both of them because I might use the other one
anyway.
anyway.
It adds to your library on the online Canva for you. It's only for you as well.
And you can always get rid of it as well if you don't want to. So I'm just uploading those images.
Lovely.
Here we go. And I'm going to take the final one, and what I need to do is I'm going to drop this in here. However, what I need to do is double click onto it, and then this is our image.
So you can actually see there as well, the image of the child with the hands there is a bigger image, but it's been cropped down, but it still maintains the original image. So you can actually adjust that picture to suit your project as well, which is a brilliant feature.
And then what we can do is, if I've just clicked that into there, and it brings it into the picture. So and then what I need to do is I need to arrange where it is, but it needs to be a bit bigger.
Yeah, so Canva works on layers like lots of photo applications, and each one is stacked up from front to back. Now when this image has come in, it's actually landed on the top of that stack. So it's covering over that kind of the washout at the bottom in the red, which has got the writing on. It's covering everything. So it just kind of looks a bit dull now. Yeah. It looks a bit flat, the image, because we've just got that photo.
So what I need to do is click on where it says position at the top. You can see it's going grey when I hover over it. And I go position, and I'm going to send it to the back.
So there we go. It's pushed all the way to the back, bringing everything that was behind it to the front. So we've got those little icons, we've got the kind of the washout at the bottom, we've got that text. That's all now being presented in front of our image, and that already brings our image to life. Yeah. So the image is there for the interest, that's our core content, but we've got some other little bits of inspiration to highlight it, and then we've got our kind of our call out, if you like, our bit of a message there. It could be just something to catch the viewer's attention. It could be a call to action. It really is depending on what you're trying to do and say to your customer.
Absolutely. So what I've done is I've just made it in the size, and we're going to mess around, and it's like okay, you know what, I'm going to change that for on there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in something else. So I'm going to upload let's have Mr. Q or something. So
why not?
In extras, I think we have him in here, and we'll have Mr. Q.
He's so happy about this balloon arch. He loves it.
Yeah, and you can drag him in, or you can just click him in. That works too. So we're going to put him into this position. I'm going to replace this star. So I'm going to select it, and then I can bin it off up here like that, and that gets rid of that. I can drag him across to here. I can even, there's a little button underneath to rotate, so I'm just dragging it underneath.
What I like about this template though, Keith, is yes, you're removing some of the elements and you're changing it, but it gives you the inspiration of that design of where to put some of these ideas.
Yeah.
Because I might not have necessarily went, oh, I'm going to bring in an element to pop him and break that line between the background picture and that kind of washout at the bottom. I might not have thought of that.
Yeah. You can do all sorts. It's like if you want to bring
ideas.
your logo in or whatever, that's absolutely fine. But it's just...
Can you change the colours on those as well, those elements?
Yeah, absolutely. So if I want to, like, say, for instance, this heart, I want to actually make it into a red box with a heart. I click on the item, and then up in the top left next to crop is a little white box that says colour, and I just select that, and I choose which colour I want to do. So I can do colours based on the other images that I've brought in.
So if you had a logo potentially, your own business logo,
like this one here, the colours from your own logo, you can set them up in your own branding.
That's brilliant. So you don't even have to kind of go down that route of looking for stuff. So it's picking those colours up from what you've uploaded and gives you those options.
Yeah,
that's
so
brilliant.
I'll just keep that as yellow on there because it stands out quite nicely on there. But we just
don't judge on finished design here, folks. This is just showing you how the functionality of it and how quickly and easily you can take your finished photo and bring it to life.
Yes, and then at the bottom, I've clicked on the text, and you can see there that there's like a dotted line group over the top, and then there's multiples. Up the top here, it's now where it's graying out. It's saying ungroup. You can see that little flash. I click on group, and now it separates all three items because I've decided, you know what, I don't want that top line at all. So I'm just going to bin that off, In the middle one, I'm going to change that wording to, let's say, having. I'm going to do a question. Having an event.
Yeah.
There we go.
So the group option is handy when you finish this, because then if you want to do any adjustments to all of those particular pieces of text, you can do that. So you would highlight all those items and add them into a group. Keith's undone that because it was already done as a template with those elements. But if you want to go in and edit that, you can ungroup it and adjust things individually.
And then I'm going to bring the Q Corner logo in because we're going to bring this in towards the bottom.
If you have a font that you use with your own business, on the Pro Edition, you can actually upload your own font. So if you own a font to use and have the rights to use it, you can upload that into Canva, and Canva will allow you to use it. You know that bottom swoosh thing as well?
I've got two things with it. One, I think it's slightly the wrong colour, so I've just selected it, and I'm going to change the colour to more of a red that suits us.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I think now that I've got rid of the text, the date on there, it's a little bit too high. So I'm just going to drag it down a little bit further, take Mr. Q with it so that he can actually come in, and we'll have him sitting on the top, so he's quite enjoying himself.
And just like the photo, that's got more to it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That particular swoosh, you'll find that it goes past the viewable area of the image. So if you want to resize it, make it bigger, make it smaller, even change the angle and bring it across the side, the template allows you to do that. These are just like springboards, if you like, into your own design.
It's perfect. And now what I'm going to do is I want to download it. Now, download on as a PNG as a standard thing. We'll do that normally. Now, on the Pro Edition, again, you can actually change the size and you can increase it or downsize it, depending on what you're using it for.
So the difference between Basic and Pro, there's some fantastic extra resources. But, as Keith said, you can get away quite nicely with the Basic Edition.
So I'm just downloading that now, and that's downloading, as you can see, in the bottom corner.
Now, the download is a complete image with everything in, all done and finished, which is lovely. But it does still save the original with all the layers, with all those elements. So if you want to tweak something later, and maybe, let's say, for instance, there's a bit of information in there that's now not as relevant, you can tweak that up and re-download it without having to redo the whole process again.
I'll show you on there as well, because here we go. You can do a shareable link straight to the design if you're working with somebody. So say, for instance, me and Dom, I want to say, Dom, can you have a look at this? And I'll send him a shareable link, and they'll have a look, and then we'll say, yeah, we need changing, or no, it's perfect.
It's just much faster than having to download it, then upload it to something, or email it, or message it. So it's a great way of being collaborative in your business.
So that's our first one done. What we're going to do is I'm going to go to home. And you can see now, if you go all of your designs, you can see that one's there permanently, and you can rename it. So on here, we're going to do it as Instagram,
which we highly recommend.
Insta
naming things.
We'll go Bingo. Did I spell that right? Yeah, Bingo Arch. And then we'll put it as July 21, because that's when we did it.
Yeah, helps you when you're searching. It'll pay off this one.
yeah. So, and it stays there in all of your designs for later. So what we're going to do is now we're going to create a second one. So we're going to go templates, and we're going to do a Facebook post.
Okay, you're going to do this one faster because our time is running out.
Okay. So again, we go to free designs because that's what we're in. I'm going to pick colour. I'm going to go for blue this time. I'll have a look down, and I really like this one. This one's a bit different.
I like the collage look.
Yeah,
like
this one down here. So this one's nice. Again, it's got some paid stuff in there, so we're going to customize this template.
That's all right. We've got our main images that we're going to switch out, so it's just the overall style and design that we're looking at. So I like that.
So let's.
You're going to replace that image.
I'm going to do my best to. I'm just trying to remember how we do that on this one. So I just drag and drop it straight in.
The reason we're talking about replacing rather than just bringing it in is if you bring that image in as a new image, it's going to go big, and it's not going to be within that border that's been created of that style of image. So by dragging it into where that image already
exact size. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to grab it, and I'm just literally dragging it across, and I'm dropping it into there.
Automatically cropping it into that style.
Yeah, now the thing is that because we have this sizing, it's too small. So if I double click on it, you can see there.
It's revealing the excess, right?
Yeah, but it's still got the crop. So what I'm looking for is I'm going to make this as big as I can, while still giving...
Everything that's been kind of dulled out around the side is what's not going to show.
Yep.
It's just allowing you to see, like a preview of if you were to tweak it, what you're going to reveal.
Yeah.
But that's dead easy, that. I love that.
And then we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to drag this one into there, and we're going to do the same thing in the fact that I'm going to take...
And this is why multiple photos really help. You know, that it's the same design we have on that photograph, but it's just a different angle, but it's given a bit more of a landscape look to the image when you're getting that top piece, so it fits this style of template on Canva beautifully.
Perfectly. Right, okay, at the top, I wrote some ideas down of what sort of information we can do. So up here we're going to do, we can change the font as well, but I'm not.
This is something that's worth thinking about whilst you're looking at the templates. See what's already in there and go, and does that message fit with the
balloon decorations
sort of message that you want to put out there? You know, do you have a long bit of text that you're using? Find a template that's got that. If it's just short and punchy, then find a template that has that, so it's just got that bold message on it. So, and again, we're not saying this is the design to use. This is just showing you how easy it is.
Ungroup. I'm going to get rid of that 70.
Right,
I don't want it.
We're not doing 70% off.
We're going to drag in... No, I don't want to do it like that. I just want to place it. So I just click on it instead. And then... Oh, come on.
You're trying to put it into there. Well, let's put it into there for you.
I undid.
Undo does work on this, so you go on a PC, Control and Z will do that. On a Mac, it's Command and Z, so you can actually step back, which is brilliant.
To avoid dragging it into the background as well, I'm using my arrow keys to move it around. Arrow keys is doing little nudges. If I hold down Shift, it does bigger nudges as it goes.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're using the mouse, you haven't always got that finite control that you want.
Also, it was literally wanting to drag it into the background, so using the arrow keys was a lot easier.
That's a win.
And then we're going to ungroup this onto here, and we're going to change on this. We're going to do...
Now, don't worry as well, is if we're running through this quite fast thinking, oh my goodness, this is a baptism of fire into Canva, right? What we're trying to show you is with a little bit of practice with Canva, you can throw a few images in, change a bit of text, change the colours, and it's yours. It's marketed as your business, your colour theme, and all that good stuff linked with your brand. We are going to share with you a couple of good resources.
Look at
that. Done. To go for Canva, yes.
Done. I'm just going to download that, and then that's
done
on there, and download. Done.
Yeah. So he's going to show that, and he's going to have we're going to have some resources to share, and they're a bit more step by step for someone who's never used Canva before. And there's lots of good stuff out there, but just be aware it does change. So again, like we're looking for the social media sizes, when you're looking for some of the tutorials, be aware to get something that's up to date. Now, some of the older ones, and we're going to share one because it's great, the content in it's brilliant, but it's slightly out of date, as in the functionality on Canva, because Canva's evolved.
First of all, you can't go wrong.
That's right, with Qualitex.com.
So we're going to pop ourselves over to Qualitex.com, and we're going to... Again, it's a goldmine of information, right? So we pop into...
Well, we found something today that we didn't know was there before.
Yeah. If we go to publications, I just...
When it catches up, you've given it lots to do.
Give them downloads. And then I'm going to have a look at Balloon Images magazine. So you can go straight from there if you want to. So just click onto there.
Many roads lead there.
Yes. What you can do is you can actually search across the issues or whatever. So what I'm going to do on here is I'm just going to search for Canva's already come up, and all issues, all article types, and search.
Great filter control there as well if you want. But we've got Canva as the search. We've got a few different hits on that as well, so that's pretty cool.
But the big one that we want to show you is from issue 1 of 2019. Now, this has got some extra stuff for QBN members.
Yes. So this is exclusive content for QBN only. However, the majority of it is there for anybody and everybody to read.
Yeah, so you've got information about social media, developing social media. This is from Zoe Adams-Jones, who's fantastic with social media, especially
She's
Canva.
a Canva guru.
She really is. And it's a good read, but also you've got a download there for, if you're a QBN member, it's an exclusive download for Zoe's new ebook, which is Navigating the Ever-Changing World of Social Media. And definitely download it if you're a QBN member. If you're not, become a QBN member and download it anywhere.
Yes.
And the other part that you can go to is
the very best balloon blog.
Exactly, the very best balloon blog.
So just search on Google for this one.
Yeah, or if you're on that link, there's actually, if you're on the previous one, there is a link.
Look at that. Thanks,
here we go. Instagram Insights. Visit the very best balloon blog for a full tutorial how to use Canva for your business. If you're not a QBN member, you can go directly. It's a blog post from October 18th, 2018.
That's right. There's still loads of relevant information, and it's very industry specific, which is great.
Yeah.
However, you might find when you're doing some of the stuff on Canva that the buttons or options might have slightly changed. It'll all probably still be there, but might not be exactly where it's shown on screen.
But there is there's a link directly to YouTube with a tutorial, Canva tutorial by Zoe. And she goes through some of the pro stuff and some of the free stuff. If you want an absolutely up-to-date stuff, get yourself over to YouTube and do a search for Canva. We found, if you have a look down this right-hand side, there's tons of different ones for
there's loads.
Canva.
And there's different styles. Something might be, someone might be better for you to learn from than someone else. We found this guy, and his kind of way through it is very nice, and he shows it with the basic version, but also shows the benefits of the pros as you're going along as well, which we thought was a nice little touch, because it's some really good options.
Yeah, it's a really good thing in the fact that he is telling you, this is how we're doing it with the beginners, with the free edition, but you can do this with the pro. And one of the really cool things with the pro is a background removal tool. The resizing of the overall design was something that could be done using your own fonts.
Yeah, fonts and some other bits as well in there as well. There's some really good bonuses. But yes, that was a nice one, and we're not saying that he's the best, but it's one that we really enjoyed watching for some hints and tips. But it's the fact that it's relevant. It's the most up to date one for this year, with all the controls making sense for us.
So if we press that so that you can see. Thank you very much to all of our members, for our crew members and our Rockstar members. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for all the kind messages in chat. We do love those golden nuggets.
We had to rattle through that because we knew we had so much stuff to say and so little time to do it, and we have run over again, but that's us. You know us by now.
Yes, we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time again. Wow. But next week, remember, you watch out for those 3 extra videos.
That's right. I'm going to be working on my tan again, I think.
Enjoy that. And you guys take care. Be safe, and we'll speak to you really soon.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.